Today we are installing the 4 UAD hot bucking on this VFC OSW. We also have some M-LOK rails too for the M-LOK rail section that comes on the VFC OSW. Here are 2 hot buckings. I want to install 1 hot bucking on the TM-MWS scratch build development project because it might improve the performance of it just a little bit instead of the Maple Leaf hot bucking that's on there now. And as you see in the description, we're also going to be prepping the GHK AUG for some possible gameplay before the month's end, possibly tomorrow, I hope. I hope I can get out tomorrow. We'll see though, but it's just been sitting on in the armory. I call it the armory, but it's been sitting in the gun room. I'll just show you that. The GHK AUG is right here. So we have the VFC M16A1 with the M203. That's cool. The FAL TM-MWS scratch build project. TM-MWS Block O, Motto, whatever. 733 AUG and my wall hanger LCT G3. But I really want to use this tomorrow, so I'm going to try and fix that up, prep it, and see if I can get it ready for a little skirmishing. That would be fun. But I really want to just quickly install this bucking, and I say quickly in quotations because it probably won't be a quick affair trying to upgrade this quantum bucking, but as you see, I've got a little bit of a head start here on the disassembly of this rifle. So yeah, the other weekend I was out skirmishing and I found that my friends' rifles were just a little bit more accurate than mine. So I asked them, shit, try not to make too much noise right now. Yeah, try, yeah. I asked them, oh, what are you running for a hop up? And they said, well, we're running quad buckings. And I have a quad bucking. I have a quad bucking in my M16A1, my other TM MWS, and yeah, what else? That's it. But in all those rifles, shit. I've noticed a pretty good improvement on the performance. Right now, shit, fuck, so loud. Okay, I am going to get something to punch that with. I'm back. Yeah, I just kind of redid my space here, and I've got to get used to how everything's different. And by different, I mean it's a little bit more of a tight space than I was thinking it would be, but just got to get this punch pin out here. Might have to just do this on the carpet. 1 second. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay. And you know what? Why don't we just take that apart too? Okay. All right. We'll just remove this for safekeeping. Put that there. All right. Okay. There. Okay, so the crucial parts are out. Now, let's grab a tiny, tiny, tiny screw. Allen key to get the tiny, tiny grub screw. Not long enough. Shoot. Okay, 1.5. Let's see. Oh, okay. Don't want to lose that. Okay, so your grub screw is there. Now we take this guy. Jeez. Everything's loud tonight. All right. Okay. And I believe it's a 1.5 in here as well. Let's take that off for now. Take our metric crescent. There we go. Hoo-hoo. Let's check this out. So we have the ring slipping out here. That's not good. Good thing we're kind of performing a little bit of maintenance. Take out the screw, uninstall the hop up. That could have been a big problem later on. Yeah, Maple Leaf hop up buckings are... Yeah, they have... I think they are of dubious value. I think this is an ML, but a lot of their hop up buckings have all sorts of weird designs, and it could just be a gimmick that, you know, is an effective marketing technique. Ooh, shoots more accurately, shoots further. They might, some people might vouch for them, but sometimes they cause, I think they cause maybe more flyers than anything. Like, I think you're going to have more flyers because the funky hop up is not set quite right, or shifts when it's in the gun. Okay, so we do need one of these screws. This is something I had to do anyways, replace this screw. But already the hop up has a better profile than the other bucking. So I've got some good I'm optimistic about the quad bucking in this VFC. So I'm gonna go find a tiny screw. Maybe I could find a tiny screw in here. I could maybe steal one from this chamber. Perhaps. Perhaps. Okay. Just make sure these kind of look. We'll eyeball it. We'll eyeball how these kind of compare. Yeah, they look pretty much the same. So we will run with it. Okay. Okay. With this. Okay, with this. With this hop-up unit, I think I have to uninstall. I have to take out this silver ring too. Kind of a pain in the butt, but whatever. It is what it is. So we need a little bit of a bigger screw. Perfect. Which is a 2 or 1.5 millimeter. So this is a 1.27 millimeter. There. Hope I don't lose these parts. But I shouldn't. They're all right in front of me. I'm taking apart the hop-up now so that I can remove the silver piece, which is effectively the hop-up arm. And why don't we just we'll just take out the whole housing. Okay, so there we go. Perfect. Okay. It's looking good. It's looking good. Yeah. See if I can show you guys. Oh, nice. Cool. Okay, so we'll put this back together, which shouldn't be an issue, right? Gas blowback rifles are always fun to take apart. And there's a million ways you can make it better. Well, maybe not a million, but there's a million ways you can make it not good. And let's make sure this works. Okay, looks like we're adding hop. Yeah, okay. We have a pretty good picture for hop. Let's look down the barrel here. Ooh, see if I can zoom in. Nice. Cool. Okay. And of course tomorrow we'll set the hop. I mean, all we need to do is just take this key with us. It's just got a flat head and we just adjust it. That's kind of the nice thing about the VFC FALs, is that the hop up's right there. You don't need to take the gun apart or fiddle with anything. Insert anything down the barrel, stuff like that. And I have some Teflon tape wrapped around the barrel of the gun, in case you're wondering. Against the outer barrel. But since we're taking a look under the hood, why not change it up, make it better for tomorrow, and add some new Teflon tape. This is a whole new kind of setup here. This little space is my new workbench, and I'm already kind of hampered by hitting this ceiling, so I think I hope I can get along with this tight space, because I don't really want to have to move again. There's a lot of work setting all this up. But for now, I need to find my Teflon tape. And my Teflon tape is in one of these Mastercraft cubbies. Play the guessing game. I haven't labeled them yet. Kind of move things around. It's not there. It might be here. Plumber's tape. Whoa. It's not there. No, it is there. Okay, perfect. All right. Okay. Okay, perfect. I'm just going to double check something. Yeah, okay, Teflon tape is good to go. See that? It is tight. It's tight on there. Okay. Might just clean some debris out of the channel here where the threads are. Take some Q-tips. My peroxide's not working. What the heck? There we go, okay. All right. Okay, and we're kind of eyeballing whether or not these lines are 12 o'clock north, because that is the orientation of the barrel here. The barrel has to, the screw that secures the gas block is this divot, or soon to be divot there. That's one inconvenience I find with a FAL, a VFC FAL, is that the there's no solid kind of key or gear or like tooth to make the gas block really secure. It's just a mark that I guess users have to make themselves. They can't. VFC did not want to help us out on that. Yeah, it's kind of disappointing, but that's just the part that's kind of comes with gas blowback rifles. You and airsoft in general, you kind of have to tweak things to really make them solid. They don't come like that. Just gonna ease off the hop a bit here. Yeah. Okay. I always forget the collar. The collar that goes before everything else. I'm always forgetting that when I perform maintenance on my FAL. Okay. And you can see these two, these lines kind of co-witness. Ooh, you know what? I already made a mistake. I should have. Oh, man. Okay. All right. I already made a mistake, and that mistake is the putting the gas block on before the gas tube. Sorry, guys. Been a long day. All right. Okay. Handy. We can take that off, and we don't need to remove this punch. So just, you know what? Might even apply some, oh, perfect. Okay. Might apply some thread lock to the gas so it doesn't move around. That's another thing with the FAL. This will kind of shift around. And once one thing on a gas rifle shifts around, the whole thing will shift around. So always good to thread lock all points. Oh, come on. Where is the thread? This is ridiculous. Okay, I'm like spinning it around. Okay. Remove that. Come on. What the heck? Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, so now we reinsert this. Oh, this is spring-loaded. This could go horribly wrong, and I could lose this gas tube. That would suck. And I'd wake up the whole house. That would also suck. Wish I had 3 hands to do this, but not yet. Okay. All right. Okay. Perfect. Okay, and now those are co-witnessed. For this part, we will definitely apply some thread lock. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. 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 3rd time's the charm. We have to go back and punch out the gas block again because forgot the collar. So okay. But okay. That's all kind of staying together, so that's handy. The collar, that is the, and you can also put it on backwards too, which also sucks. Then you won't be able to install your rail, but we have it on right. And compress the spring. Yeah, the gas tube system, or the gas tube assembly on this OSW replica is different than the FAL. Because they included a cool spring to this gas tube. Perhaps it captures what it's really like on the real steel OSW, but for our purposes, it's kind of a pain in the butt. Jeez. Okay, and this part I kind of I eyeball if the tube is pointing north, because that means that is. Did it go in? It's a hole in one. Amazing. Okay, so get surgical. Is it going in? Is it going in? Yes, it is. Wow. Okay, awesome. And we just have to tighten that down like crazy so that it stays in place. And eventually we'll probably have to drill a hole into the outer barrel just so that there is no further movement of the gas block. That's, like I said, the pain in the butt with VFC valves is the gas block can move around a little bit. There. Okay. There we go. Tight, tight, tight. All right. It's acceptable. It's an acceptable picture. Acceptable sight picture. Okay. Yeah. If anyone has any better ideas how to accomplish securing and lining up that sight post, besides my sketchy lines, let me know. Shoot me a message, leave a comment, whatever. That's what I do. So. Okay. 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 Now we'll just stop this from making a mess. Okay. You can tell it's been a long day when things are kind of forgotten and need to be done. Not once, not twice, but technically 3 times, because I put it in, take it apart, put it back together again. So that's 3 extra steps I'm doing here. But like I said, it just feels like it's been a long day. So, but it's Friday, so that's nice. All right. Wait, what the heck? Okay. Now I gotta wrench this up. This little plate. There we go. There we go, okay. There. 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 Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. Well, I think we can safely put this on without having forgotten anything. Little flash hider. Okay, perfect. There we go. All right, there. Boom, there. And we are connected again. Okay. All right. Might give this a little wipe. This is super handy. You should always keep some towels up there. Get yourself like a little towel rack so you can always keep shop cloth, grease cloth handy, and you can wipe stuff down. Okay. All right. Voila. Okay. Install the gas plug here. There. When I said we can reattach the flash hider, I was wrong. Flash hider goes on after the M-lock rail, like so. Like that. Okay. I think I just woke someone up. So I won't use the Dremel. So what I'm doing now is I'm chopping up this Penhead M6 by 4 in order, which is kind of awkward because just sucks how I lost this anyway in the first place, but just wasn't locked, didn't add Loctite to it, so these plates here secure the top rail to the gun, and this is the screw. These are all on the outside, and they just flew off. So yeah, sucks. But I might as well just maybe, I don't know, what if I just get it done? Well, you know what? I might wait for regular office hours to finish cutting down that screw, and I'm gonna take a moment to look at the AUG. Okay. All right, and here we have the GHK AUG. It's one of my favorite guns since I bought it secondhand. It has the authentic Steyr sling on it. I bought it in kind of like a black. It was like an unfinished plastic. Truly not a real AUG. Real AUGs, of course, are like that RAL color code 59 something 70. I don't know what it is, but it's the famous Austrian olive green. But I tried to color match it as much as I could, and I painted it with model spray paint, like modeling, like Tamiya spray paint, or Hobby Sense or something like that. But yeah, really enjoy this gun, so I'd like to try and maybe dust it off tomorrow, because it's August after all, and you got to use this gun. You got to show your replicas love. If they're worth it, and this gun is one of my favorites. So, okay, how do I take it apart? Okay, so first, it's racking it, and you fold this up. There we go. There we go. Let this down, and you want to keep it charged because you need it. You need the hammer cocked to take out the trigger pack. If you don't, if you release the hammer and you try and yank it out, you'll get a stress crack here, which has already kind of, there's some stress cracks there. Yeah, you can see it. There's some stress cracks here. Yikes. Yeah, so if I do take it for a skirmish, it might be a short day for the AUG. And, some random piece of metal there. I have no idea what that's from. Take a look inside. Okay, so probably won't go too in depth just because it's getting a little late. Gotta get some sleep. Okay. One thing I didn't do was take out the nozzle, and I'm considering maybe opening it up again actually and taking a quick peek at the nozzle, and also maybe greasing that O-ring up too, just because it may come in handy tomorrow, having a lubed O-ring on the nozzle. But it's kind of the convenience of the AUG. You don't really need to, it's pretty easy to take apart. You don't need to worry about too many screws or anything like that. But we do need to, let's rack it first. There we go, okay. There. Take this pin out. Okay, perfect. All right. Yeah, so I kind of, it's super easy to take apart. Take that cross piece out, cross block, whatever. There we go, okay. All right, and the beauty of the AUG is I find in the blowback unit, because the nozzle is just set up so intuitively, just with a long Allen screw, like an M2, maybe an M1. So simple. I think this is the best rifle that GHK designed, for sure. But yeah, it's also so easy to put back together. Like so. And add some lube to it. Contact points, add lube on the contact points. A little bit too much lube on that O-ring. Okay. Liquid and kind of more viscous PTFE grease, as recommended by Catgut, Explosive Enterprises. PTFE free or PTFE, I don't know, PTFE grease with PTFE, so that is better for silicone O-rings. Before we put this back in, just clean this quick. This is another cool feature. The spring sits in a deliberate kind of lock on the back of the nozzle, so it's never going to be messed up or lost. Yeah, the spring. Yeah. Unlike VFCs where there's maybe like a, I don't know, some other mechanism securing the spring on the nozzle, like a E-clip, those suck. You will not be able to run your rifle too hard. Sporadic bursts of full auto with an E-clip. I find that my VFC M16A1 is constantly failing because the E-clip is always falling out. Perhaps it's from the full auto. That's what I think. Anyway, let's put this thing back together and finish up. Okay, boom. That's it for maintenance on the AUG. And yeah.